It tips itself once you lift it high. It's kind of not fair.
Not exactly, but it feels like that. Yeah, sometimes it depends on the movements you do. Sometimes it looks like it just drops itself.
It's just evil.
Yeah. What really is evil that they mirror the controls. I hate that.
Isn't it? Can you do like change axis kind of similar to
I
that?
tried. What you can do, yeah, you can change the axis so that there's another axis that controls the motion, but you can't change which direction you have to move to do what. As far as I have found, anyway. Please tell me if anybody finds anything else.
But yeah, it does. It certainly does. Like if you don't adjust it, it just tips downwards when you lift it. So this just pays you instantly? Is that what it is, or?
When you empty it into the bucket, yeah. But then the buckets have a maximum of 20,000. So after, oh well, as long as we're at 120 times speed, if you won't notice.
Oh, it is good money though. It's like
But
I think I got to like 23,000 for one scoop.
yeah, oh yeah, we're on easy now. Oh yeah, we're going to be paid like 1 million compared to what I do on hard.
That's some expensive silage right there.
Oops, would you drop out of the vehicle a second?
Yep. I actually wasn't intending on doing this a whole lot. I just wanted to see what it looked like because I never tried the silage thing in 13.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how it looked like when somebody else did it, because I've only seen myself do it.
Furko, you want to give it a shot?
Oh, scooping? Sure.
Yep.
I'll mow myself there.
Oh yeah, you're driving that thing. You could just tab over here if you want.
Oh, it's empty.
Yep. Actually, it's full at the moment, that thing.
Oh no, I think that's me inside, right?
No, I mean the shovel is full. Oh yeah, we have some running costs now on the farm. Like we have a lot of things spending
Yeah.
money. Oh,
Doesn't tilt down any more than that.
Isn't it?
yes, it does.
If you jump out a second, let me see.
No, do you have like you have the second mouse button too?
Yeah, right click and hold, but
No, like drag sideways and things while holding. There we go.
ah.
Money. It's about 20k for load, but it disappears automatically though when you tip something in here.
Yeah. There has this one is the thing just beside it is a display which tells how much is in it. It doesn't show any numbers now because there's nothing there. But when I scoop in, usually at 1x. Oh, I can do that.
Canola, 6 hours, windmill. All right.
When I scoop in there, you have what 5-6 scoops or something like that. Maybe not even that.
Oh, okay.
until it fills up, because the maximum is 100. No, 20,000.
But it disappears after a while, though, or what?
Yeah, it disappears pretty quickly, but you still have to adjust.
Okay,
it.
so we just have to like jump down here and do a few scoops of this every now and then. It's not like we're gonna sit there for hours.
No, you don't have to. You do as you want.
I mean, if it's
usually,
full, I mean, you...
Yeah, when I run it at 5x time, it's I'll have.
Oh yeah, there's a
weights,
number on here now.
What?
There's a number on this little display now next to the buckets.
Yeah, that's the number of contents.
And it can be 100 maximum?
20,000.
Alright. It is 3,000 now. But yeah, it goes down relatively quick.
Ooh, that is a good one. 2x.
Oh, 2x, and we have, what was it? Was it canola?
I'm filling right now.
Oh, and canola pays really well too.
It does.
4,437 per ton. Windmill, where's that?
It's just on the other side of the shop, I think.
Easy there, Ferko.
Yes. Never control this one, only the tractor one.
Oh, you'll love the forestry equipment then. Have you tried that yet?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty okay with that.
Okay.
Looks like we need like about 10 more front loaders.
I like how it grabs hold of you and just sends you flying.
Yeah.
Oh, when you have like one of those heavy weights that's flipped around and then you like lock it on, it will flip the whole tractor. At least I've had it happen a few times.
What was that? If
You know, like the weights that you have to balance, like the 700 and was 15 or 1600 kilo weights that go in the back and
Yeah.
front. If you somehow happen to get one like flipped around upside down, and then you go close to it and with a cue like lock it, it will actually flip your whole tractor.
if you take any kind of equipment and make it stay upside down for some reason and then connect to it, you'll
Oh,
send both
yeah.
flying anyway. That's acrobatic trick number 1.
Physics.
I think.
Since the plowers are done, I'm not sure what the plan was here.
The way I understood it is that instead of cultivating, you can plow. Supposedly give more for it. I have no idea. I haven't tried it. This being farming simulator, I really doubt that there would be a difference.
Yeah.
I haven't tried.
But anyways, I don't feel like there is any point in starting to grow corn up here. If anything, up here. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think you need to plow when you do potatoes and such. If I'm not entirely mistaken.
I don't think so.
No? I did plow a lot in the previous one, but not like all the time. I'm just logically, it must have been for potatoes and beets and those kind of things. Because they need to. Those are like big things that needs to go. Like you have to move the dirt around.
Yeah, in real life. But again, this being farming simulator, I don't think there's any difference at all.
Well, I don't know. But if that's the only thing that reminded the reason I thought of it was because I recognized this little paths here where it does plow, like because it fails at plowing. and I'm sure I saw that usually where on the field that I used to sow potatoes.
Yeah, that's the thing with plows. They're not evenly matched, or they're not straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just thinking back. Like the only place I remember seeing this was like this specific pattern was where I used to sow potatoes.
Yeah. Well, the seeding machines for at least potatoes, and maybe for beets, but at least potatoes, they leave something like that after they've gone through. But I don't think you need specifically to plow it or something.
What did we just make a lot of money from right now?
Silage, maybe?
Did
Yeah,
the thing
probably.
empty? No, like it
I'm just
jumped up.
looking.
Like you were working on around 100,000, and now we have nearly 400. Like poof.
I'm not
Sorry,
sure.
that was me. I'm running around in my own thoughts. I do that canola.
Oh, right, that was it. Yeah. Well, we could try to plant some potatoes as well if we want to, like or beets, since we
You
don't have that.
Both of them are a pain to do.
Why?
If you don't get those, well, they are a pain even with the expensive machines. But especially if you don't get those expensive machines, it's a real pain. If they haven't changed that from 13, I haven't tried.
No, I was planning to get expensive machines. So don't worry.
Yeah, that's good. On the other hand, I'm thinking, is that a waste? I don't know.
No, just because like we don't have any. Like when there's the offers, you know, like the demands, we don't have
Yeah, that's
potatoes or
true.
beets.
That's true. But still, we'll have to pay what 1.1 million or something for those two machines.
Oh, holy hell! Yeah, they're expensive.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen the prices here, but the old one they were
The
over
Grime, the
500
potato
each.
harvester, is 479,000,
Yeah, okay.
and the beet harvester obviously is the same. And then you need to plant them somehow too.
Yep. Well,
Or
we
at-
have the corn planter can do sugar beets as well, but we need a separate potato planter.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that is really small.
And the same thing goes for the potato planter. You have to cultivate first.
You sure don't just have to plow first? I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. In real life, I'm pretty sure you plow for potatoes and you plow then cultivate for wheat, for example.
Actually, I don't really know, but from I've had a few work, so like summer work and stuff, sitting on potato planters, and they basically open up to make a furrow for you to put the potato in, and then close up afterwards. So it looks afterwards like you may have been plowing, but it's not the case specifically.
No, but I
But
mean,
those
you
were
do,
old
the
machines,
dirt
though.
has to be loose already. I mean, for that machine to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. We never had potatoes where I lived, so
Well,
Oh, we
like you
had-
say, you're probably right in because if the field is hard as and you can't get the potato down.
yeah, it was packed up. I mean, and like I don't know how. Just looking at those kind of like looking at how it looks, the things that puts the potatoes in the ground, it's not as solid as a plow. It's sort of like a plow, but
Yeah, that might be a good point.
Seems like the silo is full. I can't put anything in there anymore. Goes only when I tilt the scoop. Goes only like a few percentages at a time.
Yeah, it's 1x now, and the display says about 20,000, right?
Oh, okay. That makes
Oh,
sense.
have you sold everything we had? Shall I turn it back
Oh,
up?
Yeah, I'm done selling.
All right.
Oh.
Turn the speed up again. There we go.
Ah, much better.
Well, I guess we can work on some plant the corn first. Get that out of the way. Maybe we should buy another strong tractor.
If you can afford.
We have 500,000 now.
Yeah, nice.
Should we get one we don't already have? Like the Case Magnum 380?
Thing about that one is, well, I've heard it said on one stream that that one sucks. I haven't tried it myself, but I know two things about it. It goes 40, like the big ones, and it does not have a front hitch. Both of those are enough for me to go on to the next one. But sure, if you want one, get one.
No, I don't have any particular, but like, I don't want any weak ones, so to say. But I guess like for the corn thing, I guess we could get a Lamborghini. It's 220 horsepower. I just like to have different looking ones.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in principle it's the same thing as the 7250, except it's a little bit weaker, but it goes the same speed.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there's anything we have that is specifically need a little bit more than 220.
There are some things that need 250.
Let's see, corn related. The seeder probably doesn't, and the plow I presume doesn't.
No, the cedar, I think it's pretty in that regard.
Let's get one of those so we can recognize it. Just we have some decent tractors. Because we have too much lookalikes with all the green ones. I don't want another Deutz. Because it looks too much like the old ones. I can't distinguish it.
Well, the corn seeder we bought now requires 90, so in principle we could put the very, very slowest one on that.
Yeah, then there is also the... anyways, I'm going to get one of those.
Yeah.
Can't hurt. Oh, what was that? Create the amount of biomass heading for wood chips again. Never mind.
And if you need another strong one, we could get the other T8 without the tracks. That's a bit. It isn't that strong, but stuff. It's a strong one, stuff.
Yeah, you can get that next.
Wood chips again.
Yeah, we might want to... We could start selling off some of the crappy old ones soon now, but...
Yeah, we could.
Just to avoid the running
problem
costs.
I'm having, yeah. Also, the problem I'm having in my single player game now is that I have to tab in like half an hour to get to the one I want.
Yeah. But is there any equipment we have that doesn't fit with the larger tractors?
Yeah, the small cultivator here. Or that doesn't fit, like in they can't use it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this planter, the corn planter. It might be one of them. There was one.
I'll check it. I'll check it with the Lamborghini. See if where did we put that at?
The Lamborghini can. It's on the farm by the fertilizing dispenser.
Okay.
The Lamborghini can, well, being based on the 7250, I can't think any other than that I can say for both types. But there was something I picked up or tried to pick up in my single player game with the half track, and it wouldn't take it. I don't remember off the top of my head what that was.
Well, we can probably safely sell all of those. You know, the smallest, like off-green colored ones. Because we still have like probably like 2 of those slightly larger.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
Because those are kind of crappy.
And also, we could bring the seeder and that cultivator back down, I think.
Yeah, the old ones.
Hang on, we don't have any other cultivator. We just have the plows.
There's a one up here, I think.
Is there? Oh, maybe. I don't know.
No, not cultivator specifically, but there's the combo thing.
Yeah, but the combo ones doesn't work for corn.
Oh yeah, so we need.
None of the combo ones take corn.
So we need to buy a separate cultivator. Unless you want to use the old one.
Either that or use the plows. I haven't used the plows this way before, so I don't know if that's enough or if we have to cultivate first.
We'll try. Is this the one we bought now?
Yep. Remember to unfold it first.
And I need to load it too, probably, or.
Actually, well, you don't have to, because the hired doesn't use. But I usually put some in it.
Yeah, just have a little bit.
Yeah, so I have a little bit if I need to correct something.
I didn't read this up before, but Hadwin in chat says, yeah, potato planters have blades on the front to plow as it plants. Don't need loose soil. Okay. That might be the case then. Yeah, my expertise does not encompass potatoes.
Actually, the very few parts of agriculture that I have real life experience is potatoes. But it's not much. Just helping a few neighbors, setting down and growing them up afterwards.
Oh, this was very normal when I was a kid. Like whenever there was like potato harvesting season, they would hire in all the local kids to just sit and dig around in the dirt behind the tractor, and then actually hand pick the potatoes.
Yeah,
and
something like that.
Something I remember specifically from that, I did that sometimes, like some summers, just for some pocket money. I remember like when you dig out potatoes from the ground, they always like cut into them so that the potato squeezes in between your finger and your nail. And you keep doing that, so it pushes that thing further and further up in between your nail and your finger. It's like super painful. It's torture. It's the worst. It is a torture method, not potatoes though, but to stick things in between the nail and the finger is like a... Yeah. Ugh.
It's not a good thing.
Let's see, unfold. Ah, it was a bit wider than I thought.
I'm guessing there's been a little mix up here.
How so?
The smallest tractor here sits with a 1600 weight on it. And I know from last time I drove it that one of the big dudes has a 700 weight on it. But if you want, I can drop down with the sewing machine and a tractor and sell both.
Yeah, you can sell the old shit, I think.
Yeah.
So
but,
I'm planting corn here now. That seems to work. Okay.
Maybe keep the cultivator for now then.
We can always get a bigger cultivator and use here if we want to.
Yeah. Just a word of warning about the very biggest one. That I had that in a test game, and if you disconnect that when it's unfolded, you don't get it back, basically. From what I found. Because what happens is that's so heavy behind that the connection point flips up, and even when you reset it, it doesn't fold back. So basically, it stood there Yeah, that big Lemken one. Basically, it stood there with that one straight into the air, and I couldn't connect it.
Okay.
So I used in my game I used the Horse Tiger. It's a little bit smaller and
The red one?
yeah,
Alright.
it's a little bit smaller and requires more horsepower, but I love it.
How much horsepower does it require?
400. I think that's one of the things that
Holy
requires
hell.
the most horsepower in the whole game. At least one of them.
Oh yeah, I can't actually pull any of these 3 most expensive ones with the white tractor. It's 250, 400 and 300.
You can pull them, but it goes a lot slower. But it is usable unless you use it on a very very steep fields.
Alright. Well, the 400 one is probably very hard to use then.
It depends on how long time you have.
Well, this is probably going to be automated anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much.
True. Also,
but-
I prefer to have something being done by a slower tractor, because you have more time if you run several tractors in the same field.
Yeah. Well, we do have 2 tractors that can pull it. Like, we have the one that we never use for anything. We can always use that one. That has 565 horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab the Tiger then. It's plowing right now, that thing, but it'll be done soon.
Trying to cut some trees here. Silo is finished finally.
Excellent. I left the 3 carrier machine over by the lake there
Oh, okay.
because I was in a hurry.
Tractor and stuff ready to sell.
Okay, I don't know what to do with this plow, if I should take it down there or...
Yeah, that's the start.
What?
Ping spike of like 1100 milliseconds.
Your ping is?
Yep.
Holy hell, how is that possible? We're basically neighbors.
Yeah, basically. No, every time I exit a vehicle, it just goes crazy.
Huh.
And that, well, now
Well-
it does that with the ping relatively usable.